About the main game of the match of the day between Thomson and Eastern Suburbs. As the ball's bounced, we find Hammond in the ruck. Up he goes. The good tap down here by Claridge, trying to get out as Leary. Leary gets the first kick of the match. He boots the ball out to the half-forward flank for Suburbs. And a diving mark, beautiful diving mark, taken here by Suburbs. And this, we find, is Sanders. Sanders on the left boot. Boots the ball right up towards full forward, looking for McGreedy. McGreedy couldn't take the mark. Claudello's grabbed without the ball. The umpires let the game go on. I think it's going to be a ball up here, and the umpire's called that way. And as you know, we have got two umpires in this game for this match of the day. Ball about to be bounced between the half-forward playing the forward pocket for Eastern Suburbs. Up they go. Suckett couldn't get the tap down, doesn't help anybody at all. Another ball up will take place. The umpires let the play go on. Picked up by Rankin. He boots the ball out to the half-back flank. And it's gone over the boundary line. Now it has. Hammond in the ruck against Claridge. Tap down here. Thompson get the ball, trying to clear it away. It's a bad handball. Pick it up as Ag. Ag gets a kick forward down to the forward pocket. Coming out here is for Thompson. We're trying to pick him up. We couldn't do so. And a free kick's been found here. And this is gone to Thompson as they boot the ball up here looking for Donoghue. Donoghue's over his man. And the free kick's going to go to Eastern Suburbs and to Davies. Steve Davies, quite impressive last time I saw him. This is Davies. No, this is Jessup. Jessup, the centre half back, boots it up to the centre half forward for Eastern Suburbs. No one can take it. Trying to come in as Irwin. Irwin's grabbed his man without the ball, or he's saying the umpire said dropping the ball. And Irwin's got the free kick for Eastern Suburbs. The captain coach looking for a lead upfield. Doesn't get one coming, so he goes for the big kick. It's a wobbly looking punt kick up to the full position. No one there for Eastern Suburbs at all. It's taken for Thompson by Mitchell. Mitchell brings the ball out to the half-back flank. And it's found his man out there in McLeod. McLeod immediately plays on the left boot. Boots the ball out to the wing position. Up they go. No one can take it. Coming in hard as Suckett. He can't grab hold of the ball. The ball is to turf again. The umpire's going to call for a ball up. And a quick tempo of the game so far. No score on the board. As up they go. Claridge takes the ball straight out of the air. Boots the ball up to the half-forward flank. Trying to find his man. Oh, an easy mark being dropped here by Thompson. But it was Harrison. As the handball comes out further for Thompson as the ball's coming to the right of the full forward. It's going to be an easy goal coming up to Young. And Young put O'Leary. Couldn't pick it up. Now he does. O'Leary gets the ball out of the centre for Eastern Suburbs, but it's fallen in the hands here of McCarter. And McCarter will take this kick. McCarter boots the ball up to the half-forward flank. Up there looking for Young. Oh, went right through Young. He couldn't do anything with it. Now picked up by Suburbs trying to get the handball going out, and it's found Ag. Ag plays on. Comes through the centre. Boots the ball over the centre line. Up there looking for Smith. He couldn't mark it. It's punched away from him. Picked up by McAuliffe. McAuliffe now can get the handball going. Gets across further to Latham. He's grabbed. Thompson will get out of this. They're trying to get out to McLeod. McLeod's caught without the ball. And the umpire's seen that way, and the free kick will go to McLeod. McLeod on the true wing position on the outer side of the ground as he boots the ball up to the half-forward flank. Up there looking for Donoghue. Donoghue's pushed out already. Faked it. The umpire let the play go on. As McLaren brings the ball out for Suburbs. He's kicked smothered tamed by Claudello. Claudello gets around his man, boots the ball over the wing position up to the half-forward flank. Oh, it's bounced through the Thompson's hands, fingers there. It's picked up by Thompson out for Dell, and Dell brings the ball out to the wing position. Going to find Claridge in the ruck against Hammond. Toss favours Claridge, but it's going to come to O'Leary. O'Leary picks the ball up, gets on his left boot, boots the ball up to the half-forward flank. Out here looking for Irwin. Irwin couldn't keep control of the ball, and the ball's eventually found its way over the boundary line. Out in the full. Well, it must have hit Irwin on the boot. This resultant penalty free kick's going to go to Thompson with a 15-yard penalty to go with it. Thompson play on now as they bring the ball up to the marks. Taken here away for Thompson as they back in front again. It's through it was Latham. Latham now gets the ball up. It's gone to the half-forward flank for Thompson. No one can clear at the moment. Trying to get it out for Thompson is Ag. He picks it up now. Now it's picked up by McAuliffe. McAuliffe gets around his man. Gets the handball across to Claudello. That's better play by Suburbs. They boot the ball up to the half-forward flank. Up there trying to find Irwin. He couldn't get it. Picked up by Thompson. They boot it back to the wing position. And a good mark's been taken here by Gardell. Gardell gets around his man. Oh, well tackled there. He's going to get a second kick at it. So he boots the ball right up to the centre half forward. Knocked away by O'Leary of Eastern Suburbs, but come back to Thompson to Claridge. Claridge boots the ball up to the full forward position. They all miss it. Now trying to get it is Jessup. Jessup gets around his man. He's been grabbed around the neck. The umpire's seen that way, and Jessup will take the resultant free kick. More or less in the back pocket for Eastern Suburbs. He brings the ball out to the half-back flank. Out here looking for O'Leary. O'Leary in front. Judged it well. He's got a shove in the back. He played well for that Mick O'Leary. And O'Leary will get about his third kick for the quarter. Between the half-back flank and the wing position, he's gone for the short pass, and it's found its man in Smith. Chris Smith, centre-half forward for East Suburbs. It's a real high kick. It's come down. Oh, good handball now. It's come across here to Young, I think it is, and he's had a flying shot at the goals. He's missed it. And it's gone through for 1 point. Play that was Aston. Brings the ball out to the half-back flank, and a good mark being taken here by Thompson. This is McCarter for Thompson. He boots the ball up to the wing position. Up they go. No one can take it. Towel taken by Rankin. Gets the handball going further. It's found its man in McFarlane. McFarlane boots the ball right up into the square. One out Churl here. McLaren from behind couldn't do anything with it. In front, we tried as Duncan. He couldn't get anywhere with it. And eventually 30 to 35 yards away from Thompson's goal. Donoghue in the ruck against Hammond. Donoghue gets a tap down. Trying to get to Duncan. Quick handball out. Couldn't keep it in play. Ball's out in the forward pocket for Thompson. It's Donoghue in the ruck. Gets a beautiful tap down at Duncan. Duncan going to an open goal. Put it on its way. He's made no mistake with this. Cool. Up they go. Claridge gets a beautiful tap down again. This is better play by Thompson. They get across to Rankin. Rankin with a long hand pass. Rankin hand pass. The hand pass comes again across to McLeod. McLeod bits the ball up to the full forward position. Mark's been dropped there. ASO was trying to clear. They couldn't do so. Who's this coming in for another goal, I think? We'll try to pick this player up. What's he done with this? It's another goal by Twit. Bounce the ball. Hammond should get the tap down. Does to O'Leary. Couldn't take the ball. Now he does. Trying to pick it up here is Ag. He can't do anything with it. He's battling hard for the ball. The umpire says we'll have a ball up instead. As Gary Ag battled very hard to get that ball out. Not to no avail. Hammond up in the rack. Coming from behind was Jessup. Taps the ball further down. McAuliffe now with the race the ball. Trying to grab it. He butters up again, McAuliffe. As they come on top of the ball. Eventually the ball's found its way over the boundary line. On the wing position on the other side of the ground. Another throw-in will take place. And they go again. Donoghue in the rack. Gets a beautiful tap down again too, trying to find Duncan. Ball hits the turf again. And the umpire said you've held it too long. And that's against Harrison, I think that was. And the free kick will go to Jessup. Jessup of Eastern Suburbs boots him right into attack. Right up to half forward. Looking for Cordello. And a push in the back is going to be paid here to Thompson to Campion. And Campion, back pocket player, boots the ball in the back of the centre of the ground. Up there looking for Donoghue. Donoghue faked it again, but he's going to be paid it for pushed out. And Big Larry got the umpire in then. So he boots the ball right up to full forward. Up they go. No one can take the mark. Coming in hard for him is McFarlane. Can he pick the ball up? He can't, but he's been paid a free kick for pushing the back. And McFarlane will take the result in a free kick. No more than 30 yards out, on about a 45-degree angle. So he lines up for Thompson's fourth goal and his first. In he comes. It won't make the distance. It's going to find its man here. It was an unintentional pass. He had a shot towards goal, but it's found its man, and this is McLeod. McLeod to kick the last goal for Thompson. Lines up for his second. McLeod should have no trouble getting the distance, all right. He's only 10 yards out as he comes in. Puts the ball on its way. What's he done with this one? Another goal. Good bounce the ball. Hammond gets a tap down to McAuliffe. Can he break clear? Now he does. Boots the ball down to the half-forward flank. Up here looking for Claudello. He can't mark the ball, but one out Churl, and a good mark being taken here by Campion. Campion on the half-back flank. For Thompson on the left boot. Boots out the wing position, looking for Donoghue. Donoghue in front. It should have no trouble taking the mark. He immediately plays on. Gets the handball down further. He's found Claridge. Claridge boots the ball up to the full forward position. Everybody overruns at the moment. Coming in into an open goal was McFarlane. Read the fly of the ball well. To be bounced by umpire Twit. And the Suburbs really got to pick the game up here. As Hammond gets the big punch forward. That's all Thompson here. They get away with it. They get the handball out. And it's found its man here. And beautiful play here by McLeod as he gets around his man. And a beautiful pass too. And it's found its man. Nearly a 15-yard penalty against McAuliffe. And Duncan has taken this mark. That's true centre-half forward position. Goes for the short pass. And it's found his man again. That's McLeod. This is Wayne. And they seem to have gone into overdrive already. Thompson is about 45 yards out, directly in front of goal. As only made a lead, it's ignored. It's McLeod comes in to shoot on the left boot. It's going to land right in the goal square. It's punched away for everybody there, trying to pick it up as McLeod again. It's Trevor, but booted forward and had a flying shot for goal by Young for Suburbs. They're in big trouble at the moment as Thompson have got off to a flying start. Ball kicked out towards Hammond. Hammond couldn't mark it. Taken here by Ag. He'll break away from his man. Ag's playing well on his wing. Up they go. McAuliffe punches the ball away from McLeod. picked up here by East Suburbs. They bring the ball out, and we find this is Murrell. So he goes his full distance. He boots the ball right up to full forward. Up here looking for Suggett. He can't mark it. It's bounced everybody's head, and where's it gone? For the goals or for a point? He's waiting for Ashton to bring the ball back into play. Full back for Thompson as he boots the ball right up the middle. It's a glorious kick. Up they go, and a good mark being taken by Jessup. Jessup goes for the short pass, and he's found his man in Irwin. Old Dennis, if you ever needed a goal now, this is the time for it. You're a long way out, about 45 yards out to 50. Puts the ball on its way. It's a beautiful torpedo punt. Won't make the distance. Suggett goes up. He can't mark the ball, and it's gone through for 1 point. Ashton, bring the ball back into play again. Again, it's a good kick out to the half-back flank. Up for Irons Davis. He couldn't mark it. Taken by O'Leary. Trying to break away. He's going to be caught with the ball. He gets his kick in, but it's found Claridge. He brings the ball out to the wing position. Donny leading for the race the ball. He can't get to it. It's gone over everybody's head and out of bounds. Right in front of our commentary position. Donny and Hammond. Up they go. Donny pushed his man out, and Hammond will get the resultant free kick against Big Larry. Not too happy about it. And Hammond gets the resultant free kick. Up there looking for Irwin. Irwin leading for the race the ball. It's over his head. McAuliffe coming with the ball. Can he pick it up? No, he can't. Trying to pick it up as Jessup. He gets the quick kick in. He boots the ball up to the centre half forward, taken by Irwin. Oh, his handball smothered. It's bad play. And Thompson will get out of this for the agency of Mitchell. He's grabbing the ball. The umpire still let the game go on. So we find Thompson for the race to the ball. This is Latham. He's hit the turf. Again, the umpire's let the play go on. And it's pretty scrambled at the moment as East Suburbs players got rolled. As we found Smith going away with the ball. That's what he would let the game go on. And the free kick's going to go to Eastern Suburbs. And this is Sanders. Sanders in the half-forward flank. Boots the ball right up to full forward. Up there looking for McCready. The ball's hit, punched away by Ashton. It's a good play. Leading for the race to the ball here is Campion. He gets the handball going. No one in particular at all. It's no wide open spaces. Coming in from the side now is McLaren. He can't pick up the ball. He's heavily met. Rankin now comes on top of the ball. He can't pick it up. It's scrambly play at the moment. As the ball hits the turf again, and the umpire says we'll have a ball up. The true centre half forward position for Suburbs, and they badly need a goal at the moment. As Donahue in the ruck against Hammond, gets the punch down. It's going to be cleared here by Thompson. They boot the ball back to the centre of the ground. Ag trying to get the ball. It's gone over his head, but it bounce didn't help him at all. He's trying to pick it up. It's 3 against 1 here. As Tom's trying to get the handball. Oh, good play by Ag. Beautiful plays. He keeps the ball in front of him again. Gets away from his man. That's consistence by Gary Ag. And McCready has taken a diving mark. He nearly lost it and it's come back to him. And McCready. True centre half forward position for Eastern Suburbs as he lines up. Comes in. Puts the ball on its way. Beautiful kick. He's not going to make the distance. Donahue couldn't mark it. And it's gone through for 1 point. He goes for the short pass. Sees the lead out there. And cutting across in front of his man was McAuliffe. Donahue didn't even know where he came from. He was out small. As McAuliffe puts the ball back to full forward. Suggett there, 1 out position. Couldn't mark the ball. It's all Thompson down there. They can clear this ball out. And that was Champion. He couldn't do anything with it. Another long handball. It's come to McAuliffe. He's going to be grabbed by McLeod. Beautiful tackle. Thompson will get out of this through Ashton. And he's ball's going towards the boundary line. Trying to pick it up here is Mitchell. He couldn't do anything with it. It's come back to McCready. Can he pick the ball up? Ball won't bounce at all for him at the moment as he's come right out. Gets around his man. Gets a long handball, but it's going to be cut out here by Latham. Latham gets around his man all right. Gets in the left boot. Boots it out to the wing position. We're agging the race to the ball against McLeod. But at the moment we see the score's 5-1-31. Thompson leading East Suburbs 3 points. Ball hits the turf again and again. It's gone out of bounds. You're making too much noise. Ball hits the turf again. Taken here by McLeod. McLeod puts the ball back to the wing position. As it comes to the turf, Davies couldn't mark the ball. Oh, it's come out here to McLeod. This Trevor, if he's trying to pick it up, gets the handball further downfield. Now picked up by Davies. Davies gets around on his left boot. Boots it back to the centre of the ground. In front is Donahue. And Donahue has no trouble marking that ball. There's a raspberry from the chair. Latham trying to clear the ball. As they boot the ball back to full forward again, does Thompson, and nearly a diving mark being taken here, but they're going to break away. This is McLeod, if he can get rid of the ball. Takes a fly snapper goal. He's flung off the ball, and Thompson doing it well at the moment. Donoghue gets the tap down. Claudello trying to pick the ball up. He can't do so. And Claudello is going to be paid a free kick for holding the man. And Claudello, the 20-minute mark, has booted the ball further forward and has found Davies. Well, they've got to get a wriggle on here at the moment. They're in deep trouble. They're trailing by 34 points at the moment as Davies gets a lead here from McCready. McCready in front. Oh, strong mark. Ashton went for the punch. McCready had the stronger hands and he held on to the ball in the first grab. And now McCready's got the big chance to bring up the first goal for himself and for Suburbs. They badly need this goal. So McCready lines up. Comes in, puts the ball on its way. I think that's right further middle. Up they go. Leary gets a big tap down, punch down. It's hit back again. And at the moment, it's like basketball. And that's what they're playing at the moment, but it's good play by Thompson. The long handballs come out to Young. Young will line up the goals again. He's put it on its way. And I think Young's got his second and Thompson's 7. Can Suburbs come back? Hammond in the ruck against Donoghue. Up they go. Donoghue gets it. Sorry, that's taken by Claudello. Claudello gets around his man. Boots the ball up to the half full flank, trying to find McCall if he couldn't mark it. Leading for the race, the ball for Thompson is Dell. He'll come out with clear with the left foot. Leary in for the race, the ball. Can he pick it up? Taken by McLeod nearly. McAuliffe comes in now, picked up by McLeod. He gets around his man, but the mark's chipping in front of his man, in front of Rankin as Davies, and Davies takes the mark. Gets the pass out to McAuliffe in the wing position. They're going the long way about it. Another pass out here, trying to find Smith. He couldn't take it. Butting up well as Dell. Gets the ball further across here, and he's found his man here in Latham. He boots the ball to the centre of the ground, taken by Rankin on the one-hander. Rankin's got a paddock in front of him as he boots the ball right up to full forward. Up they go, and leading out for the race to the ball is their full forward. And that is Harrison. Harrison, the full forward for Thompson, 9 up for his first shot at goal. No more than 15 yards out, directly in front. So he comes in. And he's made no mistake. Thompson can't do anything wrong at the moment. In they come. Donoghue against Hammond. Bounce favours Donoghue here as he gets a beautiful tap down. Taken by Leary. He's grabbed around the neck. Well, the umpire says drop on the ball, or holding the ball. Leary trying to get the ball back again. And Mick O'Leary's not too happy about that. As the freaks have been given to Duncan. Duncan drives him deep into attack again. How do you look for Harrison? It's over his head. Taken here by Mahoney. He boots the ball back to the halfback flank. Up they go. Hammond from behind. Taps the ball down to Ag. Ag trying to break through. Does it well now. Gets across the ball across to Smith. Smith boots the ball further up towards full forward. Up here looking for McCready. He couldn't mark the ball. Coming out now in a beautiful pass turn. It's found its man here in McCarter. McCarter plays on. Boots the ball up to the centre half forward position. And the mark been taken by Young. Young been a big influence in this game. He's kicked 2 goals already. He boots the ball right up towards full forward. Looking for Big Larry up there. And coming across and a beautiful mark being taken here by Mahoney. Mahoney of Suburbs gets put down and a 15-yard penalty that he's going to get with it. And 39 won't come back at all. It's stupid play by Harrison and an extra 15 yards as Mahoney's come right up to the centre of the ground and really good mark taken by McLeod. The umpire's going to pay it. Wayne McLeod takes the mark. Plays on immediately, gets the ball out to the half-ball flank. Harrison from behind, but the freak's going to be paid to Suburbs. Try and pick this player up. I haven't seen him on the ball before. I think that's Jessup. He gets the ball further downfield. Claudello breaks away for Suburbs now. Boots the ball right up to full forward. Up here looking for McCready. It's over his head. Suck it in the forward pocket. Can he pick the ball up? No, he can't. Tapped further away by Ashton. That's good play by Thompson. They're going to clear the ball. For Suburbs, tapped down by Suggett. Can they pick it up? No one can at the moment. Trying to pick up was Claudello. He couldn't do anything with it. Trying to get out was Smith, laying on top of the ball. Now picked up by McAuliffe. Can he break away? Can't do so at the moment. The ball's going to the forward pocket. Picked up, taken away by Ashton. Ashton gets the ball further around. Has booted back to the centre of the ground. And leading for the race, the ball is Marn. He gets the ball across the handball, across to 16, which is Mitchell. Mitchell takes 1 bounce, comes to the centre, takes 2 bounces, gets the handball going. They're breaking away again, Thompson. Got the ball on the string as Young gets the pass out. It's found its man here. The handball comes back to Young. Young's going to line up the goals again. Puts the ball on its way. And what's he done with this gun? I think he's missed. Thompson is playing. Ball brought back in. And beautiful mark taken by Jessup. He went to play on. The umpire's going to call the ball back again. And a 15-metre penalty. Well, it's a bit stiff against Thompson. Because yes, it did look like he was playing on. And now Jesse's got a 15-metre penalty out of this. It's brought him to the centre of the ground. So he boots the ball right to centre half forward. Up front, and a beautiful mark being taken here by Mitchell. Mitchell off Thompson on the half-back flank for Thompson. As first quarter starting to come back to a close. Ball's brought out to the wing position. Over everybody's head at the moment as he gets the handball further down to Duncan. Duncan now boots the ball right down to full forward. This is good play. Harrison from behind. He couldn't mark it. Harrison plays on immediately. Has a quick kick at goal, and what's he done? Oh, so again we find Claridge get the tap down towards Duncan. He's been a busy rover for him. He's grabbed with the ball. The umpire's let the play go on. Claudello trying to get him. McLeod's on the bottom of the pack. He gets the ball out here trying to get out to McLeod again. The two brothers playing well together. As the ball's come out to the half-forward flank, the handball goes down to McLeod again. This is Terry. He puts the ball up to Young. Young, oh, that was more or less a throw, but the umpires had to go on. The ball hits the turf again, trying to get away as sober as they can't do so at the moment, as Thompson seem to be everywhere. They're like a dirty big rash all over their back. And a free kick's gone to Easy Suburbs, and it's going to McAuliffe, I think that is. It's gone out to the wing position. Davy's got the ball. What can he do with the ball? Brings the ball out to the half-forward flank, and it's found Irwin. Irwin was going to play on then. And Irwin wanted to play on, and he's sucked his man into it, and now he will play on. Gets the handball further downfield. Got it across, and they boot the ball up to full forward position, trying to look for Suggett. He can't mark the ball, and I think it's gone through for a point. Ashton goes for the short pass, trying to find McLeod. Went past his hands. Taking it away by Thompson. They bring it back to the centre of the ground. Leading for the race of the ball is Grundle. And Grundle's going to get a free kick here for a trip. And Grundle, on the true wing position, goes for the short pass. How did he look for Claridge? And Claridge doesn't let him down. He's got one behind the ears for his to go on with. Claridge trying to get around his man, and Hammond, he's going real wide. So he brings the ball out to the half-forward flank, looking for Donoghue. And Big Larry punches the ball away and discusses the ball's coming out to him. It's from the quarter-side scores. Scores at quarter-time, 9-2-56. Thompson easily accounting for Eastern Suburbs at the moment, 1-4-10. Some Umpire Twig comes in to bounce the ball. We're going to find the ruck Claridge against Hammond. Hammond takes the punch down. Come down to O'Leary. Can Eastern Suburbs pick up their play? They're trying to get the ball across to Claudello. Claudello breaks one tackle, but gets caught with the other. Zerwin comes through heavily. Claudello went through without the ball. Now the ball comes out to Thompson here. They're playing well at the moment as Marn gets the ball. He boots the ball up to the full forward position up here looking for Larry. And Larry from behind has taken a good mark. And Donnie will be paid this mark. And with the back of his man. And Larry should have no trouble in kicking this goal. He's no more than 20 yards out, directly in front of goals. And for the ex-VFL player who kicked over 100 goals in one season with Geelong, he should have no trouble in kicking this. Distance will be no problem, only the accuracy needed. Donoghue comes in, puts the ball on its way, back in the centre of the ground again. Suburbs have really got to lift their game by 150%. Hammond got the tap down, but taken away again here by Marn. They're getting the ball easily out of the centre. Thompson at the moment. If you win in the centre, you're winning this game. And Thompson again now, as they're trying to pick it up, we're trying to pick this player up, and that was Gradell. The ball's been kicked towards goal, and I think it's another goal of Thompson. And Hammond in the ruck. The bounce doesn't favour him at all, favours Claridge, taken by Rankin. Rankin trying to clear the ball. So the handball comes out here, trying to find Mitchell, taken by McLeod. McLeod on the left boot, boots it up to the half-forward flank. McAuliffe coming in. Donoghue nearly gave him one elbow, and McAuliffe ducked it. And they're pushing Larry around at the moment. Did not like it. Hammond from the side, trying to punch the ball. Donoghue went for faked it. Hammond not happy with it. Now he comes out with a free kick. So he boots the ball right up to full forward. And they come from behind. And a good mark being taken here by Gradell. And he broke. Umpire Trick comes in to bounce the ball again. Hammond gets a mighty punch to centre half forward. There's no one there for him at the moment. As Thompson clearly go to clear the ball. It's over Davies' head. It's got to McLeod. McLeod gets about his 10th kick for the game. He boots up to the half forward. Donoghue couldn't mark the ball. Coming on top of it here is Jessup. He couldn't do anything with it. Eventually it's gone out of bounds. On the half forward flank for Thompson. In the ruck we find Donoghue against Hammond. Hammond from behind. Thompson gets it down to Rankin. Rankin now on the left boot. Boots it up to the half forward flank. Out here looking for McLeod. This is Trevor. They've really got to lift up their game here, Suburbs. I think the game's been well and truly won at the moment. As Jessup brings the ball away for Suburbs, he boots the ball up to the wing position. Up they go. It's knocked away from Davies. Rankin goes in. He couldn't grab it. Oh, Campion was caught with the ball. The umpire's had to go on. Claudello trying to get the ball further forward. Davies now has got a paddock in front of him. He takes one bounce, takes two. The long kick up towards Suggett. Suggett now goes up for the mark. The ball's punched away from him by Ashton. That's good play. Let's wait for the ball to be thrown in. Suggett in the ruck. No one can get the tap down at all. McAuliffe came through without the ball. Easily cleared away by Thompson at the moment. As they find trying to pick it up is Sanders. Trying to get the handball going. He's got it across to Ag. Ag gets the handball further downfield. This is better. McCready lines up the goals, puts the ball on its way, but I think he's missed. He has. Wait for Ashton to bring the ball back into play. Boots the ball out to the half-back flank, and it's found its man. It was a wobbly kick off the side of the boot, but found Duncan. And Duncan, the rover of Thompson, taking the mark, immediately plays on. Brings the ball up towards Donoghue. Donoghue can't mark the ball. Hammond tried to get it, couldn't do anything with it. Smith's been grabbed without the ball. The umpires let the game go on. Smith tries to break clear again. He's still trying to get on hold of the ball. Now picked up by Mann. As Mann boots the ball back to the centre of the ground, it should be an easy mark here to O'Leary. Mick O'Leary, not the dominant player he was in previous games, as he gets the ball further outfield, and it's found its man here in Sanders. Sanders gets the ball further downfield. Ag butters up again. Can he pick it up? Trying to get the handball out. Oh, he's tripped. The umpires let the play go on. Eventually it's going to be a ball up at the 4-4 position for Eastern Suburbs. It's fine coming in as Claridge in the ruck against Suggett. Claridge gets the big tap down. Tried to break away. It was Ag, but he couldn't get hold of it. It's come out here to Sanders again. Sanders picks the ball up and sends the ball back towards Smith. But cutting in front. And good mark being taken by Duncan. Duncan, the rover, boots the ball up to centre half forward. Leading out here is O'Leary. Can he pick it up? No, he can't. Trying to get it away with Chester. He got the ball across to Davies, and Davies boots it up to the centre of the ground. The mark's been dropped here. And Freaks is going to go to Thompson. And that was McLeod. McLeod gets the ball down further. Puts up towards Donoghue. He can't mark the ball. Coming out is Jessup. He couldn't do anything with it. Trying to tunnel the ball was Larry Donoghue, but picked up by Egg. He seems to be all over the ground for him. It's taken by McAuliffe. McAuliffe now has got a paddock in front of him. What can he do with the ball? So there he shepherds for him. Gets the pass up here towards Davies. Davies overruns the ball. And eventually it's got 274 Thompson. Leading Suburbs 1-5-11. So the ball's thrown back into play. In the Fisher tap down. Davies gets bumped aside. And there's going to be a push here to Davies. Well, I thought it was hip and shoulder. As Mann didn't want to give the ball back. Nearly got a 15-metre penalty. Anyway, Davies got the free kick on the wing position. He boots the ball right up to the half-court flank. Up here looking for McCready. McCready got up too early. And now it's going to be taken easily away here by Ashton. It's Gary Ashton. Boots the ball out to the centre of the ground. It's all Suburbs here as O'Leary gets the mark. Plays on. Gets the handball further downfield to Ag. Ag can line up the goals. Tries to break clear. He got one around the neck. And the umpire's seen that way. The free kick will go to Gary Ag. It seems to be in everything for probably their only winner they've got. Eastern Suburbs is Ag since the first quarter. And he's got the big chance to put up his first goal and the second goal for Eastern Suburbs. And they badly need goals. Suburbs, they're going to get back in this game, which at the moment Thompson dominate. He won't make the distance with this kick. As laying in the forward pocket, taken away by Rankin. Rankin gets the ball further downfield, and it's found McCarter. McCarter on the left boot, boots into the centre of the ground. And a beautiful lead out here by Young. He couldn't mark it. Taken away here by Smith, trying to get the handball across further. He's got a handball to himself. It's good play. As Smith lines up the goals, it's going to go offline and through and out of bounds in the full. Just found the lead. Good lead by Rankin. And Rankin's taken the mark at the centre half back position for Thompson. Rankin brings the ball out of attack into the centre of the ground. From behind is Hammond. He punched the ball all right, but it's got back to O'Leary. Leary centre the ball, and it's a beautiful pass. It's found its man there in Davies. Davies can line up the goals. I think that is Davies. As he puts the ball on its way. It's a good kick. Ball back in the centre of the ground. Again, we're going to find Hammond is carrying the ruck work for Suburbs at the moment up against Donoghue. Hammond got the tap down. Can they get the ball down further, Suburbs here? They're trying to clear the ball out of the centre. They can't do it at the moment. O'Leary grabs the ball, gets a short kick in, boots it up here looking for Davies. And that's I'm getting these two players mixed up at the moment. Davies and Sanders. And again, it's Sanders. Kicked the last goal for Suburbs as he lines up for his second goal. Puts the ball on its way again. It's going to land in the goal square, up in front of Suggett. He can't mark the ball. Kicked off the ground by, well, it was kicked off the ground by Cordello, then kicked off the ground by McCready. Donoghue gets a tap down. Now they're doing a bit better in the centre of Suburbs, trying to clear the ball out. Then it'll be picked up here. They're going in hard as Leary comes in with the ball. He swings the ball back. He's been held without the ball, and O'Leary takes a free kick. Boots the ball up to Irvine. Irvine takes the mark, and he's well and surely covered there by Dell. Made sure he never played on. And Dennis Irvine boots the ball up to full forward, looking for McCready again. Punched away by Ashton. That's good play. Buttering up well there is Campion. He's trying to get the ball back into play. Left their run too late, I think. Thompson just holding too many guns. Hammond, he couldn't get the punch. Ball to turf again. Leary fell over. Donahue gets the handball out. That's better play by Thompson. They bring the ball up to the wing position. Up they go. They couldn't be marked by Duncan. He really plays on though, trying to get the handball out. Jessup runs into his man, and Butters goes off him, taken by Young. Young with the torpedo punt. Well, it's a wobbly one at that, but it's coming up here towards Harrison. Ag in front. He's trying the ball in front. He can't clear at the moment. And the umpires let the play go on. It's taken away here by Rankin. Rankin lines up the goal, but his kick's a shocker, and it's gone through for 1 point. To Eastern Suburbs 3-6. Ball back into play, and O'Leary takes the mark on the half-back flank. Starting to pick up kicks now, Mick O'Leary. He was very quiet in the first quarter, and he's found his man in Sanders. Sanders has been a busy player for him this quarter. Oh, it's a bad handball. It's found to Smith. Smith gets the ball out here towards Ag. Ag can pick it up. He's got a paddock and get around his man. Can't do so. He's caught with the ball, but he gets the handball out further. It's come back to Thompson and through McAuliffe. Well, not McAuliffe. Tribuna player number 11. I don't think he got him in the book. But Young now races the ball. Gets the handball across to Rankin. Now they've got the loose man. It's the ball going up to Harrison, and Harrison's taking the mark. In the forward pocket, no more than 25 yards out. And he's named as a full forward. And all full forwards should be able to kick goals. And he's put the ball on its way, and I think he's made no mistake with this one. In the ground. Donahue gets the easy ball coming straight to him. He put the ball right at the half-ball flank. Rankin coming out, and Polly Rankin makes no trouble taking the easy chest mark. No one seems to be on Polly down there. He's playing a loose man. As he gets the short pass across to Young. And again, Thompson getting back into their flowing style of football, which has been their earmark this year. And Young lines up here for his third goal, directly in front of goals, no more than 20 to 25 yards out. So he comes in. Distance won't be no problem, just the accuracy. As he puts the ball on its way, and what's he done with this? He's mid. Ball back in by Honey. He brings out in front. O'Leary in front. Ball's tapped away by Rankin. Trying to clear it here is Thompson. They can't do so at the moment. Umpires let the play go on. As Thompson trying to pick it up now. That was through McLeod. He's got the ball across here to Gradell. Gradell puts the ball up to the forward pocket. Oh, Rankin stood his ground as for Thompson. And they seem to be doing it well at the moment. There's Donahue. Backs out of it. And the ball up will take place here. Because I've got these little kids behind me at the time. They seem to be all over the joint. Trying to get their 2 ball worth in. And it's taken here by Subson. The half gets a handball across here towards McLeod. He boots the ball up to the wing position. Then the race the ball is Mann. Mann better. And the ball being thrown back in again. As Thompson trying to clear the ball here. Suburbs now come out with it, trying to find O'Leary. Then what's going on here? Free kick, or the umpire's called up play. And the ball's got to come back to Gel. And this is Gel on the half-back flank. The drop punt up to the wing position. Can Suburbs get out of this? Oh, beautiful mark here, been taken here by Smith, I think that is, as he gets the ball out to the wing position, trying to find Sanders. He's been a busy player this quarter. Oh, beautiful handball across to Ag. Ag takes it, plays on immediately, sends the ball to the centre half forward, trying to look for Cordello. He's outgunned, but McCall trying to go through the ball. Cordello's caught again. It seems to be caught all day long. Oh, beautifully smothered there by Suggett. Thompson going to clear the ball here if they can get it out. Cordello grabs his man, but the umpire lets the play go on. It's taken away by Claridge. Claridge gets the ball across further. For Thompson, they bring it down to the wing position. Then for the race the ball is Duncan. Duncan picks the ball up now for Thompson. Boots the ball back here, looking for Donahue. Up goes Donahue and he takes the mark. Too big and tall for his opponent there. He's a big man, Larry. It's Larry Donahue. Lines up for his second goal. We saw what a beautiful kick he was before. He should have no problem with the distance here. Just the accuracy he's needed. And he's made no mistake again, big. Umpire Dool bends the ball. Up they go, taken by Claridge. The bounce seems to be favouring Thompson. Anything they do, they seem to comes off right for him. Taken by McLeod. McLeod gets the lead out here from Harrison. Harrison leads out. He's about 5 yards in front of his man and takes the mark. Deep in the between the half-forward flank and the forward pocket. I don't think he'll be able to kick from this distance. That'd be an enormous kick. But he is a full forward and they're known for their kicking. So Harrison's got 3 up already as he goes for the pass. From Rankin, beautiful pass by Harrison, beautiful lead by Rankin, and the completed pass took place, and now Polly Rankin. So he lines up for his second goal, and Thompson's 14th. Dead in front. Oh, he's gone for a short pass, and it's found its man. No one picking up their men. And this should be a certainty, this goal now. McLeod, this is Trevor. He's no more than 15 yards out, directly in front of goal. And Thompson can do no wrong at the moment as he comes in, puts on its way. He's made no mistake. They go. Oh, good punch down by Claridge again. He's winning the ruck at the moment. McCall tries to come through. He picks up the ball now. Here comes Zag, probably the one and only try as McGreedy picks the ball up, puts the ball up to the half-forward flank. Up they go. Take it away from Sanders. Trying to pick it up here for Thompson is Dell. He's been bundled out of the way. The ball still plays on. Taken here by Marn. He's played a good game for Thompson as he boots the ball further upfield. Mark being taken. They play on immediately. Got it up to Rankin. He's come alive in this quarter, Polly Rankin. He gets the ball further downfield to fence Sanders. In the lead by Harrison. And Duncan's hit him with that beautiful pass. And Harrison deep in the forward pocket. It'll be a good goal here. Puts the ball on its way. I think he's missed this one. What's the umpire say? It's out of bounds in the full. So as for the agency of Gels, they bring the ball back out again to the half-back flank. Young went up one hand, couldn't mark it. Comes in again. No one can mark. No one can take the ball. I think it's going to go to bounds or a free kick's been paid here. For what for, I don't know. I think the umpire said a push in the back. The free kick's gone to Thompson. So he brings the ball up here towards Harrison again, and he's having a birthday at the moment, Harrison. As Mahoney just can't keep up with him. Those lightning leads are really getting him out of place at the moment as Harrison's got another chance to line up the goals and get him more or less in the same spot. Puts the ball on its way again, and this time I think he's missed. He brings out the half-back flank. Out here looking for O'Leary. A rank from behind, but he's pushed his man. And Mick O'Leary will take this free kick on the half-back flank. Off field, the best of friends. As Mick puts the ball to the centre of the ground. Up here looking for Davies, but beautiful mark taken by Ashton. And Ashton now more or less in the centre of the ground as he boots the ball up to centre half forward. Looking for Big Larry again. Larry from behind. Coming in from the side was Jesse. He couldn't mark the ball. The ball is a turf again. Nearly got his head pulled off, and that was Lewis. So he brings the ball up to the centre of the ground. Ashton overran it. Taken from McGreedy. Taps the ball further out to Sanders. He's been playing well this quarter, so he's going to get caught with the ball. And the umpire assumed that way. And the free kick will go to Thompson. Well, they can't do a thing right at the moment, Suburbs, as Thompson drives the ball back into this centre half forward. Oh, big clash of heads there. As well as the turf again. Picked up by Young. The quick handball out here, trying to find his man in McFarlane. So short pass going to Larry Donoghue. Larry Donoghue walks into an open goal, puts the ball on its way. And I don't think he's made no mistake about it. And here they come again, Thompson. Through the agency of Duncan. He's had a good game as a rover. Harrison leads out for the ball. Gets around his man. The handball back to McLeod. He couldn't take it. Now he does. Can he pick it up? He's got plenty of time to do so as he puts the ball right up in the centre square, Rankin in front. He can't mark it. But the free kick's going to go to Mahoney. And Mahoney, the full-back for Eastern Suburbs, take the free kick right in the goal square. He brings the ball out to the half-back flank. And he looked for Ag. He punches the ball over his head, over the player's head, but picked up. Oh, good recovery by Thompson. They bring the ball back to the centre of the ball again. Even in there, kicks go off the side of the book, off the side of the boot, I should say. They still find their man. And we find McFarlane with the ball, dead in front. So he lines up, puts the ball on its way. And he's made no in the ruck, and here's the players really taking out the centre from Duncan. As Duncan gets the ball further forward. They can't do anything wrong at the moment, Thompson. They can run around, break around, they do what they like. As it's picked up here by Claridge. He boots the ball right to full forward. Donoghue in for the race ball. Can he get the ball in play? Trying to break around from his man. Gets back to the full forward position again. Thompson in the race the ball. Can they get it out? Donoghue has a snap for goals, and what's he done? Well, that was really demoralised at the moment. As Hammond gets a tap down. Now Leary can't take it clearly. Now he gets his kick. Boosts the ball up to the half-forward flank. The first time they've been attacked for about the last 10 minutes. Taken by Mann. He's grabbed without the ball. The umpire's let the game go on. And what's the umpire going to do here? Said Mann sat on the ball, wouldn't get rid of it, and the free kick's going to Claudello. Claudello, the rover for Suburbs, and he's got Stanley beaten by Duncan. And as there's no leads forthcoming, so he's going to have to go for the big kick. Zua makes the lead for him now, the captain coach, but it's over his head. It's come down here to McCall. Can he pick the ball up? They can't do it at the moment. They're going to get caught with the ball here. And Thompson tackling well, backing up well at the moment as they're trying to clear the ball out here, Thompson. As Irwin comes in, he's been grabbed with the ball. It says it's been held to him, and a ball up will take place. Ball up the centre half forward position for Suburbs. Can they score a goal out of this? Well, I think we're all barracking for them. Let's hope the best they do one. As they come in now, picked up by Davies. He's caught with the ball. Thompson cleared the ball out. No problems at all again. They bring it down. It's picked up here by McLeod as well, trapped. Gets across to his brother as the lead comes out from Sanders. Oh, well cut off here. Down by Mahoney. Can he break away? Yes, he does. Oh, shocking kick into the centre of the ground. It's all Thompson here. It's over his head. Taken by O'Leary. He couldn't break clear. Taken by McAuliffe. He breaks clear. 3 tackles. He got one around the neck against Ashton. And the umpire's a word to Ashton, but the free kick will go to McAuliffe. McAuliffe in the centre of the ground. Puts the ball further forward. A wobbly looking torpedo kick. Up they go. Suckin hasn't had to kick this game. It's taken by Ashton again. It's his brother. It gets across to Rankin. He's trying to trap the ball. Now he does. He's grabbed with it. The umpire's let the game go on. Irwin kicks the ball off. He can't do a thing right at the moment. As it's picked up by Cambion. Cambion bits the ball up to centre half forward. Donoghue couldn't mark the ball. Taken here by Ag. Ag tried to get the handball across, but it's gone straight to the Thompson player. And that was Gundale. Gundale gets the ball across here further to Mann. Mann gets the lead out to the forward pocket. In front now is Mahoney. That's better play. Playing in front, you'll get the ball. It's come back here to Mahoney again, trying to get the handball going. Trying to get across to McCready. It's all Suburbs here at the moment. So get the handball going across to Ag. Ag takes one bounce. Takes a second. He's coming across for the centre ground. Now he's got across to Hammond. Hammond gets across to O'Leary. O'Leary's going to get caught if he doesn't get the handball going. No, the handball's broken down. Trying to get back to Ag. And Thompson will come out of this. The handball bucked him up as they get the ball across here to McLeod, and McLeod doesn't let him down. Beautiful pass. Their kicking is a delight to watch at the moment. So they get the ball out to Duncan. Duncan look for Donoghue, who's by himself. He doesn't let him down. Donoghue got one around the ears to go on with. It's amazing how players will get up and have a kick for a goal even when they're injured. Larry will be all right. He'll make note. And now he's got up. He's got 4 goals on the board. He'll make sure this is the 5th. The nail hadn't gone in the coffin about half an hour ago. It surely is now. As there he lines up. No more than 15 yards out. Oh, he's missed this one. Maybe he did get his brains rattled from that punch. The ball booted back into play by Ashton, nearly marked by Hammond. He couldn't mark it. Thompson still diving on top of the ball. It's now picked up here by Grundale. Grundale got the handball across to Rankin. Rankin got the lead. Nearly marked there by Sobers. They couldn't do so. The ball is to turf again. Battling hard as Sobers play. And what's happened here? He's got a push in the back. Oh, well, that's a bit rough. He's the only one who's going for the ball, and he's gone over the top of this bloke. I'm trying to pick him up. This could be Gundale as he comes in, puts the ball on its way. What's he done with this? He's made no mistake. That's Hammond in the ruck. He gets the patch down this time. McCready's been put into the centre of the ground or put on the ball, taken by O'Leary. He gets the ball further across to Davies. Now the handball's starting to come along a bit better for East Suburbs. McAuliffe breaks clear, puts the ball towards the goals, suck it from behind. He's been playing behind all day, and that's what the penalty's going to be against him because the mark's been taken here by Ashton. Trevor Ashton had no problem against Suckett. Suckett's played from behind. You've got to play in front to have any chance in this game. McCready went up. He couldn't mark the ball. Coming through hard is Gary Ashton. He picks the ball up. Oh, underground pass there. It's beaten everybody, but not the Thompson players. Trying to pick it up here is 17, and I don't even got it in the book. I think this is Welsh. As he picks the ball up, trying to kick it, he couldn't. They all dive on top of it again, and the umpire's picked out a free kick. It's going to Eastern Suburbs. I think it's Mahoney. Well, I hope it is anyway. It's 43, and that was, well, he's the player I haven't got the book, Murrell. Anyway, the kick's gone. kick's been marked here by Thompson. They bring the ball back up to the wing position. Trying to break away for Thompson is Latham. Latham boots the ball up further. Nearly marked by Young. But the man in front, well, it's a bit of mark. I thought Young had a bit of a bite of that. But the mark's been taken here by Jessup. Jessup boots the ball back to the centre of the ground. Ashton from behind. He knocks the ball away. Trying to knock the ball out further towards Ag. Ag tries to break away from his man. He's grabbed. Trying to get the ball back to McCall. McCall now breaks the tackle. Coming in hard. This young chap is trying hard for him. Can't do anything with it. Now Thompson get away with the ball again. Well, every time they go into attacking service, they're falling down. They haven't got a forward. This time they kick. So I'm nearly due to go for the end of this quarter, so it's knocked down by Donoghue. Ag coming in. That's Welsh down there. Both got long sleeves on, Ag and Welsh. Bit of lookalikes. Hang on, McCready. McCready breaks the tackle. As the siren goes for half-time, we find Thompson in a commanding lead here. 19 goals, 5. Leading Eastern Suburbs, 3 goals, 6. And we see Thompson in a commanding lead here of 19 goals, 5. It's a 16-goal lead, and they're just winning all over the ground. There's nothing you really can say about Eastern Suburbs at the moment.
No, Thompson are doing it very easy at the moment, aren't they? They haven't even got into a canter.
They haven't even got out of first gear at the moment. I think Eastern Suburbs caught back in the stalls. I saw Eastern Suburbs play against Bella Post Hill, and fair dinkum, that day we covered that day, they really looked like a team of champions for today. Thompson just seemed to be going all over the top of it.
Well, they played very well against them from the first round too. East, they took the game right up to Thompson, but today they're not in the hunt at all.
Well, we cut it down to size. Where do you think they're breaking down? All over the ground, I suppose.
Well, they're not getting the ball out of the centre, Cole, are they? You know,
the Hammond, he's sort of doing a lone job there. They've got no rowers. Claudello hasn't had a side of the ball. I think if I was picking out 2 players for Eastern Suburbs are playing well, probably Hammond for his tightest work in the ruck, and probably Gary Agg, who's tried his hardest for him. But the rest, the team is just broken down everywhere, really. Larry Donoghue with 5 goals. Their full forward.
Harrison,
he's kicked 5. They've got the players to kick to where Eastern Suburbs haven't.
They've got nothing on the forward line at all to aim at. Where, as you say, the Thompson have got many players on their forward line. Peter Young's another one up there, and Peter Mann, Polly Rankin. They're running right around that forward line, and oh, well, who knows what they'll finish up with. They've got 19 now. They could easily kick another 10 in each of the next 2 quarters and finish up with something like 40-odd goals.
Time where Thompson at the moment are giving Eastern Suburbs a hiding. 19-5 to 3-6. Up they go. Hammond couldn't get the punch at all. Taken away by Rankin. He's trying to force his way through. He's caught with the ball. The umpires let the play go on. There's a scrambly play at the moment. And the umpire's called for a ball up in the centre of the ground. And Suburbs, can they come out and give a decent show in this half? They've got no hope of winning the game. Shocking bounce by the umpire. Favours McCall if he couldn't take it. Taken here by Thompson as they bring the ball out. The umpire says play on, it's not 10 yards. Davies got one for his trouble to go through. O'Leary comes in hard, picked up by Davies. Ball's held to him. And the umpire says we'll have another ball up. Third ball up in a matter of half a minute. Ball bounced again. Now they go. Courage from the side. He gets the punch down. Try and pick it up as Davies. He can't grab it. Taken away by Thompson through the agency of Latham. Latham brings the ball up to the full forward position. Donoghue coming through. He couldn't take it. Picked up here by Mahoney. Mahoney will clear for Eastern Suburbs as he brings the ball out. Oh, the mark's dropped here by Sanders. Trying to pick it up as McAuliffe. Trying to get the handball going to McCready. The bounce doesn't favour McCready at all. As, Suburbs player got one in the chest for his troubles. And there's nearly the umpire's given a free kick. Didn't want to let the play get out of hand there. He's a bit scared, I think, the umpire then. And definitely free kick's been played to Thompson. The ball's been kicked up to the half-forward flank position. And it's found Soudal. Soudal just come on the ground for Thompson, so to give him a run. Up there looking for big Larry. Larry in front and doesn't let, and Soudal's kick doesn't let Larry down. And Larry Donoghue will be lined up for his 6th goal. Distance will be no problem. He's no more than 35 yards out on a very slight angle. And he'll be lined up for Thompson's 20th and his 6th. Donoghue comes in to kick. Drop punt's on its way. It's swinging back, but I don't think it's swung back far enough. It's gone through for 1 point. Bring the ball back into play. He kicks out to the outer side of the ground. Out there looking for his man out there trying to pick this player up. Not on my book, yes it is, Morrell. Morrell boots the ball back to the centre of the ground, it's found McCready. McCready is the quick handball over to McAuliffe. McAuliffe comes through the centre of the ground, boots up towards centre half forward. Leading it from behind was Ashton, he couldn't take it. Taken by Ag. Ag seems to be shifted from the wing up to the forward line to give him a bit of spark. And his kick's gone through for 1 point. And can Suburbs keep the ball down there and score a couple of goals? Lead out by McLeod. McLeod doesn't let him down. McLeod on the half-back flank. He's had a picnic on his wing. This is Wayne as he boots the ball back to the centre of the ground. McCready in front, and McCready takes a good grab. Plays on immediately. Takes one bounce, trying to get around his man. He's been tripped. The umpire's let it go on. So McCready gets back on his left boot, puts it up to full forward. Up from behind is McCall if he couldn't take the mark. Ashton leading out now, is picked up. Boots the ball out to the half-back flank. Trying to pick up Sanders, he does it well. Trying to get the ball back to Davies. Davies going to get collared here as Ag tries to come in top of the ball. And all he's seated and doing is putting the ball over the boundary line on the half-forward flank for the Eastern Suburbs. We're going to find the ruck here. Hammond against Claridge. They've had a great battle all day. As Hammond gets the tap down, doesn't help anybody at all. Ag picks it up, gets the handball out. Can O'Leary pick it up? No, he can't. Not at the moment as he falls on top of the ball. He can't clear it. It's taken away by Rankin. Rankin with a long handball out here trying to find McLeod. Oh, chipping in well is McAuliffe. McAuliffe lines up the goals. It's on its way. Oh, the punch where he could have marked it. That was Ashton. Sanders coming in now. Can he do something with the ball? He boots the ball back towards the full forward position again. Up they go. Ashton in front. It's knocked away from him. The umpire's going to pay the mark. Well, I didn't think he had 2 bites of the cherry on that. I think that's Dell getting up. It is Dell. Dell or Thompson, their half-back flankers. He brings the ball out to the half-back flank. And free kick's been paid to McAuliffe on the half-forward flank. McAuliffe, Eastern Suburbs. Done all the attacking for the last couple of minutes. Well, they definitely need goals at the moment. He's too far out to score. He'll put it right into the goal square. Up in front is O'Leary. He couldn't mark it. Trying to pick it up now is Ashton. Ashton clears. Oh, McAuliffe can line up for the easy goal. He's had a wild swing at the goals and he's kicked it through for a point. They got the ball down there. They're doing the attacking. They can't score goals. As Ashton sees the lead being made and a good mark being taken by Mann. Mann has had a feast of kicks in this game as he gets the ball out to McLeod. From behind was Jolly. Couldn't take it. Davies coming in from the side. He can't pick it up. Backing up well as McLeod again. 2 against 3 here and they're in trouble at the moment. But Jell trying to clear. Trying to get the handball going. Oh, beautifully cut off, but taken by Davies now as he gets around his man. One of his few kicks he's had for the game as he sends the ball towards McAuliffe. McAuliffe, can he pick it up? No, he can't. The umpire's found a free kick. I don't know, if the elbow maybe. I don't know what it was for. Anyway, McAuliffe gets the kick. Boots it up there and it's found his man in Hammond. Hammond gets the ball across to McCready. McCready will boot long, right into the centre of the square. But down there, oh, couldn't take the mark. Oh, well... Well, when you're going bad, you're really going bad. I think that'll make Suburbs 3-8 now to 19-6 Thompson. As the ball's coming to the centre of the ground, Rankin dropped the mark. He butters up again, gets the ball across here further, and it's found, trying to pick it up is Ashton. The 2 brothers, they both look alike. Now taken here away by Grundle. He couldn't do anything with the ball. Picked up by Young. Well, he nearly picked it up. Now he does. Gets the handball across to Grundle again. He boots the ball up to the full forward position. Looking for Larry. He's in front of his man. Punched away, and it's a good play by against... Murrell, up they go. From behind was Murrell. He got the tap down all right. Trying to clear here is Jesevic. Can't clear at the moment. He's been grabbed without the ball. The umpire's missed that altogether. Taken by Marnie. He kicks the ball up to the full forward position again. Sanders leading out. Ball gets away from him. Doesn't favour everybody at the bounce. Donahue picks it up now. He's caught with the ball. And the umpire's seen it that way. And the free kick will go to Mahoney of Eastern Suburbs. A true full-back position. Sanders, yes, I thought it'd say. He went over the mark and didn't come back, and a 15-yard penalty will take place. Mahoney plays on. Donahue not impressed. The ball goes to the centre of the ground, and Smart here nearly took off for Sanders. Sanders, been a consistent player for Eastern Suburbs. A wobbly-looking punt kick up to the, looking for Chris Smith. He couldn't mark it. Taken by Claudello. Claudello's about his first kick for the day. It's a shocking one at that. Picked up by Ag. Ag gets to O'Leary. Now they can line up the goals this time. What's a Mick O'Leary done with this? Put it right through the middle, and he's got the tap down. Can they get the ball out of the centre? Bad handball, but they might get away with McCready trying to get the handball going. The umpire's let the play go on. Back to Murrell. He boots the ball up to the half-forward flank, and coming through hard was McCarter. McCarter plays on out to the wing position. Looking for the race to the ball here is McCready. Can he get around his man? Does so now. And he's put off as he went to kick that ball, but he got down to Hammond. Hammond gets the handball down to Claudello, but I think he's going to beat him over the line. Oh no, it's kept well in play by Campion. Campion boots the ball back to half-forward flank. It's taken here by Sanders. Doesn't know which way to go. He gets a quick kick across here to Smith, and Smith has taken the mark. Smith, been unsighted today. As he goes for a short pass, it's found Cordello. Well, they're starting to get away from the men here. They're not what they did in the first half. They were unsighted. Now Cordello's got the chance to put Eastern Suburbs' 5th goal on the board. So he lines up, puts on its way, and he's made no mistake. Yeah, well, I think their ears have heard the message because they're really trying. And Murrell seemed to be giving a bit of lift in the ruck as he gets to tap down again. And we find that Sanders got one backhander from behind, and the kick will be taken downfield by McAuliffe. He boots the ball right up to full forward. Up here looking for Irvine. Oh, Irvine got the real squeeze in the middle of the goal. Hammond in the ruck against Claridge. We've had a great battle. Hammond gets a tap down to O'Leary. O'Leary boots the ball wildly. It's gone straight across the face of goals. With Dell on the race to the ball. Can he keep the ball in play? No, he can't. The ball is to turf again. Picked up by O'Leary. Gets around his man. Lines up the goals again. And this time, what's he done? He's put it through for another goal. Well, taken out by the ruck by Claridge. Thompson going to attack here as they bring the ball up to half-court flank looking for Donoghue. Man out in front there is Mahoney trying to keep him out of the play. Well, we've got 2 18s on the board here. 2 McCready's. I don't think that's possible. And a free kick's going to go against Big Larry. And it's going to go here to Jell, I think this is, in the half-back line. Or is it McLaren? McLaren brings the ball up to the centre of the ground. Hammond taps the ball on further. There's no one there for him at the moment. As Leary comes in now, trying to break away. It's a good handball across to Davies. This is better played by Eastern Suburbs. They bring the ball at McAuliffe. He traps it well. Boots the ball back to full forward. Only Claudello up there by himself. Can he take the mark? Yes, he does. It's a beautiful mark by Claudello in front of his man. I gave him no hope of getting that mark. As the Eastern Suburbs man seem to have the sit on the ball. Claudello positioned himself well, and he's got the chance to bring up this 7th goal. He's second for the quarters. He goes on his way, puts it through us. He's waiting for Ashton to bring the ball back into play. He brings the ball out to the half-back flank. In front is Davies. Oh, he come down with a thud on his back. He's feeling that as Aggie gets around his man. Boots the ball back. Oh, it's a shocking kick. It's going to land in the hands of O'Leary here. He'll have no problems. The ball took a while to come down to him. So there he gets the lead out here from Claudello, and Claudello doesn't let him down. We'll put down after play, but the umpire won't give anything against Thompson there. There's Claudello. Got his second chance, about a minute, to bring up their 7th goal. Well, Summers have now got 8 goals on the board up there. That scoreboard is changing all the time as Claudello comes in, puts the ball on its way. I think he's offline with this one. Here it is. Anyway, let's wait for the ball to come back in by Ashton. Ashton kicks the ball out to the half-back flank. It's all Thompson out there. The mark being taken by Mann. He's played a very serviceable game today as Mann plays on immediately. Boots the ball up here to the wing position. From behind was Jolly, couldn't take it. Picked up here by Eastern Suburbs and driven back to the half-forward flank. Oh, well done by the Thompson player there. But Ashton, oh, his kick smothered. It's come off the boot. Well, hang on, the umpire's paid a mark here. Whether it's a mark, I don't know, Peter, because it seemed to come off.
Dell wasn't too sure he thought he'd play on anyway.
Yeah.
Wait for that umpire's whistle.
Yeah, so I think it come off with about 2 different feet there at the time, or off their hands or chest. I don't know what it was. But anyway, it's a 15-metre penalty going against McAuliffe here as he didn't return the ball. Well, it could be against Dennis Irvine anyway, but the kick being taken here by Thompson. They boot the ball up, and a good mark being taken by McCready. McCready's played well since he's gone on the ball. Giving a bit of spark there as he boots the ball back to the half-forward flank. Ag in front, he's got the ball punched away from him. This player's played well, Goodell, as he brings the ball out further. For Thompson, they boot up to the centre half-forward position, leading out of Soudale. Soudale gets the ball, passes it out further, but it's going to be cut off here by Suburbs. Oh, he took his eyes off the ball there, but backing up well from his Joel. Joel will clear for Eastern Suburbs. He brings the ball around the half-back flank to the wing position, and the free kick's going to be paid downfield as he was flattened. But he gets up all right. It's taken by McAuliffe. McAuliffe kicks the short lead in. It's found Smith. Smith, short pass further upfield, and it's found Sanders. Sanders, more or less in the centre of the ground. Sanders puts the ball deep into attack. Up here looking for Hammond, and Leary from behind. He couldn't mark it. Picked up here by Thompson for the agency of McCarter. McCarter gets the handball going as they bring the ball out further for the agency of Dell. Dell brings up to the wing position. Oh, nearly a good mark being taken. And what's going on here is a free kick for an elbow. And it's going to Eastern Suburbs. It's going to Jessup. Jessup on the wing position. He boots the ball back towards centre half forward. Hammond in front. The ball's knocked away from him. The Thompson player punched it back towards the East Suburbs goals, but they're going to get away through Campion. Campion brings the ball out to the wing position where we find McLeod in the race to the ball. This is one. Larry come and do battle with Morel. Morel in front. Got the ball, tapped it on further. Oh, well chipped in by Sanders. Taken here by Mann. The handball didn't find its man properly, but Thompson could get out of this. At the moment, Thompson player trying to hatch that ball. So it sits on top of it. And by the way, I think there should be a free kick when they just lie on top of that and trying to get rid of that ball, Peter.
Yes, he made no effort, Aston, to get rid of that ball.
And Thompson very lucky to get away with it. Now what's going on here? The umpire said it's been held to McLeod, and a ball up will take place. Donahue in the ruck against Morel. Morel gets a tap down again. He's doing well on the ruck since he's come on at the half-time break. Gets the ball out to McLeod again. This is Wayne. Gets around his men with ease. Gets on the left boot and puts it up towards the half-forward flank. Soudal in front. He can't mark it, but he's going to get the free kick for a shove, whether he faked it or not. As we know with Soudal, he can put on an Oscar-winning performance sometimes. It's Soudal. Boots the ball up with a wobbly-looking torpedo punt. It's found Rankin. Lucky kick. Went off the side of his boot. Wobbly-looking punt kick, but a man was sitting down there, and that was Polly Rankin. Rankin, big chance to put up the 20th goal for Thompson, unless they've got it already. I'm not quite sure about that. So he comes in, puts on its way, and I think he's guided this through for a goal. Eastern Suburbs, the ball back in the centre again. Up they go, taken away here, trying to pick this player up is McFarlane. McFarlane boots the ball up to the half-ball flank. Rankin went over his head, taken by Soudal. What can he do with it? Fakes the handbars, gets the ball across to Rankin now. Rankin gets around his man in Jessup. Guides the ball out to McLeod, and McLeod should have no trouble in taking the easy chest mark. McLeod drifting down from his wing position. And he's got a chance to bring up his first goal of the match, I think would be. He's no more than 30 to 35 yards out from goal. Oh, he's kicked into the man of the mark. Shocking kick. In fact, good play by Sobers. They dive on top of the ball again, and a free kick or a ball up. The umpire said it's a ball up.
Well, on that microphone's not.
And Eastern Suburbs shown much more heart this quarter as they're diving on top of the ball. They're playing in front, which they should have done in the first half, and they wouldn't be in the position what they're in now. As Donahue, with a big punch, puts up the full forward. It's 3 against 1 here, but Thompson going to break through. McLeod gets shoved out of the way. The umpires let the play go on. It's taken here by Eastern Suburbs. They bring it out towards Davies, and Davies takes the easy chest mark on the half-back flank. Davies looking for someone to kick it to. Trying to find O'Leary, but cutting in front was Cannell. Cannell can go into an open goal here as he puts the ball on its way. And what's he done with this? No mistake at all. Bad play by Davies. We find Eastern Suburbs coming out of the centre with the ball through McCready. He boots the ball up the centre half forward. Hammond punched the ball on. That's good play. McAuliffe couldn't take it. Now picked up here by Thompson. They bring the ball out to the to the wing position where the ball's been taken here by Latham. Latham brings the ball out towards Rankin. Jessup was all over the top of him, but the play goes on as Rankin backs up well again. This is good play by Rankin. He brings the ball further downfield to Mann. Mann lines up the goals, puts it on its way. It's a beautiful goal by Mann. Good bit. They're trying their hardest, but Thompson are holding too many guns as Donahue goes up. No one got the efficient tap down. Rankin comes in again, trying to pick it up as Cordello. Now he does, runs into his own man. That's how bad they're going. When there's no talk out there, they're running to their own man. As the ball comes out to the half-forward flank, well, Matt thrown in. Hammond against Donahue. Hammond gets a tap down to McAuliffe. Oh, in the back here we'll go to Ashton. McAuliffe unlucky there as Ashton went down, he fell into his back. But free kick's a free kick. There's Ashton. Boots the ball out to the centre of the ground. It's found Gradell, who kicked that last goal for Thompson. As he looks further upfield. He's got a lead up there. And it's found his man. Oh no, it went over his head. It's taken here by Soudal. Soudal's done a couple of good things since he's come onto the ground. It's come up here further. Jessup now for the Eastern Suburbs. Can he pick the ball up? He's been chased by 2 Thompson players. They're going to get out of this through the agency of trying to pick that play up, Welsh. And Welsh boots the ball back to the centre of the ground. Gradell couldn't mark the ball. He butters up again. He's been pushed in the back. Oh, well, the umpire said he's dropped the ball. I thought it was a push in the back, but it's dropping the ball, and Suburbs will get the free kick. Well, I think this is Smith for the ball. He boots the ball up to centre half forward. Got the lead out there from Earl, and he couldn't do anything with it. Taken by Gradell. He's played a serviceable game for him. He gets the ball further out to Dell. Dell on the left boot. Boots the ball up to the half-forward flank, but I think he's put it out. Anyway, Welsh gets the lead here from Cordello, and he's found his man. Cordello using number 1, number 7 today. Cordello on the outside of the ground, the wing position. It's a beautiful torpedo punt right up to centre half forward. Up there in front is Hammond. The ball punched away by Ashton. Taken here for Thompson through the agency of Latham. He boots the ball back out to the wing position where it's found, wherever that is out there. I'm trying to pick it up. It's a reserve, I think, to come on. Now Golding's got it. He's definitely interchange players come onto the ground. Taken here by Rankin. Oh, the handball is too good for Young. And it's come back here to Golding again. He can't do anything with it. Now picked up by Thompson. A long handball out here to Cordell again. He's got the lead out here from Rankin. Rankin won't let him down. And bang. Good play when Goodell could have gone towards the goals. But he's found his man in Paul Rankin. And Paul can line up for his second goal. He kicked the last one for him, I think. No, the second last one beforehand. As he's got a lead out here from Sanders, and Sanders doesn't let him down. Oh, Harrison, I should say. Sanders is of Eastern Suburbs, of course. And Harrison got the chance to kick about his 6th goal for the match. He's no more than 25 yards out. On slide angles, he comes in, puts the ball on its way. He's made... Yes, well, they started off well this quarter, Eastern Suburbs. They've fallen back in their old game again. It's going to be another free kick here to McLeod for around the neck. McLeod immediately plays on, gets around Irvine with Cledos. He boots the ball up here looking for Harrison. Oh, beat everybody. It's come down here to Claridge. Claridge can line up the goals, and it's... He boots the ball out to the half-back flank. Irvine in front. Oh, really spectacular mark taken here by Suburbs, but taken here away by McLeod. He gets the pass up to Harrison, and about a mile in front of his man then. And Harrison got the chance to put up his, well, 6th or 7th goal for the match. Been the focal point down there. Him and big Larry Donoghue as he comes in again. And that's why he's a full forward. Donoghue gets a tap down. Taken here away by McLeod. Here they go again. Soudal with the ball. Boots the ball right up to full forward. It's gone over the top of Harrison's head. Nearly good maintained by Mahoney. He'll see it go through for 1 point. They're winning back in the rucks again. It's up they go. And Mark not paid to Soudal as the umpire said call play on. Trying to break away Davies. He's grabbed without the ball. And the umpire seen it that way. And Davies will take the free kick on the half-back flank. Well, so he's got to pick up their game where they started off in this quarter. In front is Hammond. The ball's punched away from him. Trying to get the ball. He lost it. Hammond kicked it in mid-air. Going to get across here out towards O'Leary and McAuliffe. McAuliffe gets the ball. Trying to get around his man. Gets across to O'Leary. O'Leary gets across here to Sanders. Sanders the long handball to who? I never know because it was bad handball. They had the run of the play there, Eastern Suburbs. Thompson trying to clear it. They will here in a minute when they pick it up. Oh, Thompson play being unloaded. Taken here by O'Leary. He gets a short pass and it's found McAuliffe, I think it is, or Sanders. Wait for him to turn around. They both look alike, these two players. Can you pick him up at all, Peter? I think that is Sanders. 32. Yeah, it's not McAuliffe. No, it's Sanders. Sanders can line up here for his 2nd goal of the match, and he's Suburbs 7th. He comes in. I don't think he's going to get the distance. It's been touched. As the ball's about to be kicked back into play. Ball out to the half-back flank. Marn in front, Hammond from behind. Couldn't mark the ball. Taking here, the handball comes out further. Trying to find his man in McFarlane. He couldn't take it. Taken by Rankin. He's got a stack of time to take his time about it. A good mark being paid. Taken by Soudal. Soudal's done well since he's come on to the centre-half forward position. He gets the lead up forward and it's found his man. No problem at all to McFarlane. McFarlane plays on. Trying to get the ball further up to Larry Donoghue, but it's going to go over the boundary line and wait for the ball to be thrown back in. Donoghue in front. He pushed his man out. The umpire's seen it that way. Larry can play as well as he wants. As the siren goes to 3/4 time, we see the scores. Well, hopefully they're the right scores. 24-9. The last quarter, we see the scores where Thompson easily winning at the moment. 24-9, 153. Leading Suburbs 6-12-48. It's ball bounced. Up they go. Morell and Claridge. Claridge gets tapped down again. Taken here for Thompson through McFarlane. He boots the ball up to the half-foot flank and Young takes the ball. Young gets the handball across here to Golding, and Golding's found his man in Soudal, and they're doing it right they like. Donoghue makes the lead. Oh, his kick's smothered in the half-forward flank for Thompson. Up they go. Thompson, Larry from behind, puts the ball on its way, and look at this. Beautiful play. Took the ball out of the ruck. Up they go. He gets a tap down this time, but he doesn't find his rovers at all. It's all Thompson here. They're trying to get the handball out further. McAuliffe now backing up. Can he pick the ball up? Now he does. Gets around his man all right. It's well done by McAuliffe. He gets a short pass out here, and it's found its man. And that's Sanders. He plays on. Boots the ball up towards full forward. Look for McCready. McCready can't mark the ball. And coming in now, picked up by Brendan McAuliffe. He's caught with the ball. He's trying to get the ball across to Cordello. Cordello's been caught without the ball. The umpire's let it go on. That was right in front of him. That was a blatant free kick, but he wouldn't pay it. Anyway, Marn's going to come out with the ball. He boots the ball back to the centre of the ground where Rankin's there by himself. Polly Rankin's had a great game today as he gets the ball further downfield where it's fine Claridge. Claridge puts the ball up to the half-forward flank and diving for the mark, and a good mark being taken here. Well, I'm just trying to pick up this player who it is. I think it's reserve has come on. That's Beale. Beale boots the ball back to the centre of the ground where it's hit the centre again. Trying to pick it up as Ashton. Ashton gets the ball across here to Golding. Golding's played well since he's come on. He's got a paddock in front of him. Boots the ball up there full forward looking for big Larry. Larry nearly took the one-hander. Couldn't do so. Going to get away here as Thompson player being caught with the ball. And what's happened here? And Beale, I think, is going to get the free kick, or it's going to Mahoney. Mahoney with the free kick in the last line of defence for Suburbs. So he boots the ball back to the centre-half back position. It's all Thompson there, and a good mark being taken here by Mahone, or Ma, who wants to be named. He's a long way from goals, but he's backing himself that he can kick it. Puts the ball on its way. It's going to land in the goal square. It's all these Suburbs. There's the mark being taken here by Jessup. In the full-back position, he kicks the ball out to the half-back flank, looking for O'Leary. O'Leary's been dragged down with the ball, but players go on as Davies trying to pick it up. He's been caught without the ball, and Davies going to get a free kick here for holding the man. Well, the umpire's called the other way around. Well, wouldn't you know it? Goodell, long way from goals. He boots the ball up towards to the centre of the ground. There, nearly a good mark being taken by Harrison. He couldn't do so. Players tie on top of it. Jill come out with the ball, breaks around 2 tackles. That's good plays. He boots the ball back to the centre of the ground. The bounce favoured Ashton all right as he boot the ball back to the half-forward flank. Up here looking for McLeod, and a good mark being taken by McLeod. Well, Thompson just too good at the moment. The ball's been centred to the ground, and beautiful mark being taken by Young. Good player, this kid. Their centre-half forward. This is where they've got somebody there to kick to. They've got Young at centre-half forward and Harrison at full forward. And where Eastern Suburbs haven't got the players, is Young. Lines up for about his 3rd or 4th goals. He comes in. Ball's on its way. Beautiful kick by Young. Can they get a couple of goals, Suburbs? Make the score respectable as the ball's hit down again. But picked up easy by Thompson here as they boot the ball back up to the half-forward flank. Up here looking for Young. Back in his judgment well was Gell, but he wasn't paid the mark. Young dives on top of the ball again. It's come out here to Sudell. Can Sudell pick the ball up? He gets the handball across here to Gradell. It's good play. They'll try and get the long handballs to Larry, but he's put him under pressure. Coming in now is McLeod. He's caught with the ball. The umpires let the play go on. And Jill can't come out with it. He's caught with it. Gets the handball out. And what's going on here? A free kick going to Jill, I think it is. I think it's how you pronounce his name. It's Beale. Beale, I'm sorry. Or Bell. I can't understand the right. We'll say Beale, it is anyway. And Beale's got the ball in the back pocket for Eastern Suburbs. So he boots the ball up to the half-back flank. Young punched it away. Now trying to pick it up for Thompson, as we find it is Marn, as he boots the ball right up to the forward pocket, but I think he's kicked it out in the full. He has to the point post. So Mahoney comes out, boots the ball up to the half-back flank, and an easy mark being taken by Jessup. Jessup's tried most of the day, but him and Young have had a great battle, but Young seems to be on top of him. As the ball's kicked up towards Hammond, he can't mark it, and I think Irvine's going to get the free kick for holding the man. He has. And Irvine's kick's been touched off the hands. As the bloke was one behind his mark, as they come in again, it's been kicked down by Golding. Golding kicks up towards Young. It's over his head. And breaking away now is Young. It's a good play by Young as he boots the ball right to full forward. Up here looking for Harrison, and Harrison doesn't let him down. Well timed judged by Harrison. Good kick by Young. And Harrison should have no trouble in putting through his 8th goal of the match. Dead in front. And this will take Thompson on to 27-9, I reckon, 171 in a one-sided affair at the Thompson ground. Harrison is into the ground, and I've run out of comments at the moment. I can't praise Thompson any higher in their game today. Now as the ball hits the turf again, can Suburbs get the ball clear this time? At the moment, McLeod dives on top for Thompson. Coming out now is McFarlane. Can he get the ball? Now he does. He does it with these two. Brings the ball out to the half-forward flank. Nearly a good mark taken, but picked up by Young. Young's having a picnic at the moment. He gets a short pass, he gets the lead from Donoghue, and Donoghue doesn't let him down. Donoghue immediately plays on, centres the ball, and it's all Thompson here. Have a look at this. Well, it's past a jag, I think, as Gradell takes the ball again, or Gundell. I hope I'm pronouncing the chap's names properly. He goes to the short pass. No one on him. And Wait for him to turn around. We'll see who this player is. That's I should know him. I've seen him most of the day. It's McLeod. Well, he's dead in front. Shouldn't make no mistake with this. 28 goal coming up for Thompson. No problems in the wide. Morrell on the ruck against Claridge. Morrell went up too early. Claridge gets a tap. Gets it down again. Gets down to Golding. Golding going to get the handball now. He decides to take the kick. Boots up to full forward looking for Rankin. And Rankin outdid his man. The handball across to Harrison. He's put him under pressure. Harrison can line up the goals. Has a shot towards goals. And what's he done? Oh, well, Thompson going their merry way. The ball's bounced again. A violation against Thompson. About the best thing that's happened to Eastern Suburbs all day long. They got a free kick in the centre of the ground. Well, they can go into attack here. Can we see a goal? I doubt it. The handball comes across. He's going to be caught here. The work's gone. No, they can't do a thing right. So the ball's brought out by McFarlane. Brings the ball around to the wing position. Thompson here going to get a free kick to Goodell. He's played well all day. Gets the ball across to McLeod. Even their handball just doesn't go right. It still comes off. The ball comes across to McFarlane. McFarlane boots the ball right to full forward. Look out again. Harrison goes up. The mark's not paid. And it's gone through for a point. Well, what can Eastern Suburbs do? They can't do a thing at the moment. Up they go, and a beautiful mark's been taken. That could be the mark of the day, taken by Latham. And Latham joining into the act. As he lines up, puts the ball well on its way. He's going to land the goal square. Up they go, punched away by Suburbs there as they begin the ball out to the forward pocket. The ball's been thrown back into play. Up they go. Sudal couldn't get the punch. Taken by Irvine. He gets the handball going now. Across to Joel. Joel puts the ball up to the wing position. Up they go. Oh, good mark being taken by Hammond. Oh, the umpire hasn't paid it. He said to let the play go on. Thompson player caught with the ball. And he says around the neck. And the free kick will go to Campion. Campion with a short pass. And he's found his man out here. And this is Mahon. Mahon played well all day. 15-yard penalty. And the short pass here. There's two men by themselves. Players on. Woo. Funny things happen there. As Claridge boots the ball right to full forward, looking for Harrison. He couldn't mark the ball. Oh, they crash into each other here, and they're going to get out of it. And what's happening here? Well, the elbow went up, they reckon. Well, I didn't see that. And it's going against Joel. And the free kick's going to go to Thompson in front of goals. When you're hot, you're hot. And this is just an absolute massacre at the moment. As we find McFarlane lining up for the easiest goals, he comes in, puts it through at the centre of the ground. Up they go. Hammond in the ruck, gets the punch down. No rowers again. Rankin takes the ball. He looks around, finds his man, gets the ball further downfield. Grinnell's been caught with the ball, but he's going to get a free kick for around the neck. And that's Latham. Latham kicks the ball down. Oh, mark's been paid. Well, I don't agree with that either, but the ball's been kicked up to the half-forward flank. Nearly taken by McCall. If he backs up well again, trying to pick it up, trying to get the handball across his head, gets across to Smith. Now the ball can be booted forward. They take one bounce. He can line up the goals here. Puts on its way. And Rankin can't stop that. It's gone through for a goal. Belated goal. Hammond in the ruck. McAdoo looks like he's gone on the ball. Tap down to Irvine. Irvine trying to get around his man. Takes one bounce. Oh, his handball's smothered there, but taken by McCall. If he's trying to get the handball going further out to Davies. Davies can't pick the ball up. It's all Thompson here at the moment. Now picked up by Irvine. Irvine shrugs, goes one way, goes the other. Gets the ball back across to Hammond. And Hammond. They haven't gone anywhere with this ball so far. As Hammond gets a short lead. Trying to get up to Sanders. He couldn't mark the ball. Taken by Golding. Golding gets his head nearly ripped off out of the sockets. Davies does it well. Box the ball. Gets the handball down further. Suckett hasn't had a kick all day. Now he can have one. So he puts the ball on its way towards goal, but Rankin's sitting back there. It's cool as you like. And Pole gets the handball going. Well, they're doing it easy. Oh, they nearly mucked this up, but they might get out of it as Leary comes in. Campion there is backing up well for Thompson. He gets the ball further downfield, but Smith cuts in front and takes a good mark for Suburbs. Smith kicked the last goal for him. Tries to centre the ball, doesn't come off. Taken by McLeod. McLeod puts the ball back to the wing position, and the mark being taken here by Claridge. Claridge has dominated the ruck since half-time. So he plays on now. Claridge puts the ball down to the centre of the ground, and a good mark being taken by Sudal. Well, that's the difference. You play in front, you win all day long. As you look for Harrison out there. Harrison leading out. And he takes no trouble marking the ball in front of Mahoney. Harrison a bit too far out to score. As he sees the lead from Young. Young by himself, and he comes in. And no problems in the wide world. This is the difference between the two sides. They seem to have been everywhere, and they're not manning up at all. Eastern Suburbs. Is Young. Lines up the goals. On the left, on the right foot. It's coming in, and I think he scored with this one too. There you have hit the turf again. Went through Irvine's hands. McAuliffe overran it. Now picking up here for Thomas Gradell. He couldn't do anything with it. Trying to break away is Jessup. Jessup gets to Irvine. Trying to break the tackle. Well tackled by Young. Young on top of Irvine. They're trying to get the ball out. Oh, a bit of good hip and shoulders here. It's taken by McAuliffe. McAuliffe now boots the ball further forward. He's going to stay in just inside the boundary line. Now Morell in the ruck. Against Claridge. O'Leary from behind. He couldn't take it. Taken by Thompson here as Irvine comes in. He traps the ball well. Trying to get the handball across. And what we call here? A throw against Dennis Irvine. He said he threw the ball, and the free kick will be taken by McLeod. McLeod of Thompson had a minute of kicks today. He'll need new boots before the day's out. So McLeod boots the ball up to the half-foot flank. Looking for Soudal. It's over his head. Taken away here by McFarlane. Gets the ball across here to McFarlane now. This is a short pass up here to Harrison. Oh, picks it up well off the ground. Harrison lines up the banana kick, and what's he done? Well, that's his 10th goal. Gary Eggs tried his heart out. So is Hammond in the ruck. That's about where it ends. Mick O'Leary's had a very, very quiet day. Claudello's another one. As Thompson coming out with the ball again. They're doing it well at the moment. But in front, Jessup takes the mark this time, and he'll be paid in front of Soudal. And that's what they wanted to do at the start of the game. And play in front, they would have been doing better than what they're doing now. The ball's kicked out here to Suckett. He's had about one kick for the day, but the mark has been taken in front of the pack. We're trying to pick this player up. I'm just seeing he must have come on the ground. I think this is McLaren, I think it is, or Morell. He boots the ball up to the full forward position. It's going out towards the boundary line in front of the scoreboard, and that's where it's played. Outgunned, outmanned, you know it, they've been out everything at the moment. As the ball hits the turf again, picked up off the ground and kicked towards goal by Sanders. And what's the umpire again? Well, can they get another goal, Eastern Suburbs? The ball been bounced. Hammond goes up. Good punch by Claridge. He's won in the ruck most of the day today. Rankin trying to trap the ball. They're all over him like a rash. Picked up by Jellies. Kick's gone up, nearly trying to make rain. You won't get rain on a day like this anyway. As the kick's been further kicked out. And McAuliffe trying to trap the ball. It's coming back towards everybody. Oh, nearly got his head taken off there, Smith. And it's going to be on here. Little punch up here, shove up. And they're not happy about it, but Smith will get the free kick. And Thompson fans still not happy, even though they're winning by over 20-odd goals. This ball kick further forward by Smith, looking for Morell. Morell in front. Ashton in front takes the mark and from behind, and he kicks the ball to the centre of the ground. Leading out of Soudal. Grundle traps the ball well, using superior pace. This kid's got pace to burn. So he boots the ball right at the full forward, and then back there's Mahoney. Harrison went the wrong way then. As the kick comes out, and it's found its man out here, we're trying to pick him up. We find it's McCready, I think it is. No, I don't think that could be right. Too skinny for McCready. And taken here by McLeod, this is Wayne. He's played well, gets across to his brother. Oh, his brother took his eyes off the ball as he went for that ball. He's been held without the ball. The umpire still let the play go on. Taken by Irvine. He's had only about 2 or 3 kicks a day. Can O'Leary pick the ball up? Now he does. Well shepherded there. As O'Leary gets a short pass here and it's found McAuliffe. McAuliffe can line the goals up, puts the ball on its way. And where's it going to go through? For a point? I think it has. Wait for Ashton to bring the ball back into play. He's played well at full back. A little to do up there. Well, McAuliffe shoved right out of the play there, but the umpires let the play go on. Chasing out these two players is Smith. Smith here, he gets the back end from Marn, but the play goes on. It's taken here by Claridge. Claridge has been dominating play today. He's gone up there to Mahoney. Mahoney couldn't mark it. Taken by Jessup. Jessup breaks away, trying to get across to Gel. Oh, the bounce doesn't favour him at all. It's gone to Harrison. Harrison trying to get to Young. Battles up again, Harrison. Gets the handball out. Oh, it's well done to Golding. Golding gets the ball across here. Further up. Now, what's going on here? It's been reported, Smith. Smith has been reported. Well, what's that on replay? I think Smith was reported for the elbow there, to Golding in the head, and Golding's rapped about it. Smith's not. Well, when you're really out of luck, you've really gone. Really, nothing's gone right for him now. Smith has been reported Eastern Suburbs. The free kick will go to Golding. They're not happy with the umpire. McCready's telling him that too, but, well, what can you do? All up. 3 Suburbs player up and nobody down. McAuliffe now picks the ball up. He gets around his man, takes the one bounce. Gets trying to get around his man again. Gets across to Dennis Irvine. Irvine's smothered, taken by Young. Oh, this is a ticky touchwood free kick, this one. And it's going to go to Young. The umpire's been a bit one-sided this time. There was definitely no free kick there. But Young's got it. 15-yard penalty. And this is taking the jug too far. As they boot the ball up there looking for Harrison. The ball swinging offline the last minute. Leading out and punching it away is Hammond. As the ball's thrown back into play again. Sudell in front. Hammond gets the punch down. Taken away here by Sanders. Dummies well. Gets on his left boot. Out there looking for O'Leary. From behind is Suggett. He couldn't mark it. He's had a bad day all day long. He hasn't done anything all day. As the ball's hit the deck again. Yeah, what's going on? Leary's not happy, saying there's a hole in the ball. Complaining to the umpire, not doing him any justice at all. Bear bounces the ball, favours Thompson again. They come out with it. This is through the agency of Claridge. He boots the ball right up to the forward pocket. I'll be looking for Harrison. Harrison's bumped the ball to be thrown back in again. Hammond in front, getting pushed out by Sudell. No free kick. The umpire lets the play go on. Still down there in the forward pocket. It's a wrestle at the moment. It's a ball up. And then Peter, it looks, it's just nothing's going right for Suburbs today, and it's going to continue on at the moment. I'll get your comment on it afterwards as Hammond brings the ball out. The half-back flank, gets out to Sanders, gets the handball across here to Irvine. Irvine now can take his time, takes one bounce. He's going to get caught if he doesn't get his kick. He does now, just in time. But it's going to land in the hands here of Rankin, I think it is. He gets the handball down, the long handball out to Grandel. Grandel now coming in, picked up by Suburbs. They're trying to get the handball going. Cordello, can he pick the ball up? Now he does. Boots the ball further forward, upfield. It's 2 against 1 up here. What can they do here? Nothing at all at the moment, as it's all McCarter. McCarter can pick the ball up. Nothing will go right for him as McLeod picks the ball up. This is one. He gets a long handball up here further. Finds Ashton, that's Jeff. Gets the ball across to McLeod again. It's Wayne. There's 2 sets of brothers here playing for Thompson. As the ball comes up to Young. Trying to get the ball further forward is Golding. He can't do anything with it. As the ball's on to Hammond. Hammond taps the ball, punches the ball away. Trying to get out was Welsh. He couldn't do anything with it. Now Welsh trying to pick the ball up. And the umpire says we'll have a ball up. Anyway, ball about to be bounced. Up it goes. Still bounces the ball. He's umpired well all day today. Up they go. Punch down. Picked up by Smith. The reporter player. Smith gets onto the ball. Takes one bounce. Gets onto his left foot and puts it right up to the half-forward flank, and McCready leads out. Well, one of the few leads on their forward line, and McCready's taking the mark. What can he do? Boots the ball. Beautiful kick by McCready. It's a gorgeous torpedo, but it's going through for a point. That takes Thompson on to 8-14. That point back off him. Sorry about that, Suburb fans. Cordello trying to trap the ball. He can't. Trying to break through. He has a shot to goals. And what's he done with this? I think he's missed. Now it's 8-14. 60 from Ashton there, and it's found McLeod. McLeod has no problems with this. He gets the handball going across to Campion. Campion now played a service of the game in the back pocket. Look up there looking for Sudell. Outmarked his man is Morrell. Morrell trying to come in. He's grabbed the ball now. Going to be caught by Young. Gets the left foot kick. And it's found its man here in Jessup. Jessup. Nowhere to go at the moment. Now everybody's making loads. Everybody's yelling. Up here looking for Hammond. Suggett from behind. He can't mark it. Hit further forward. And be picked up here by Davies. Davies, now where can he go? Trying to get the ball further forward. Oh, it's taken off his boot. Beautiful play by Thompson. That was through the agency of Latham. Latham gets the kick up and it's found Harrison. Harrison between the half-forward flank goes for a short pass, trying to find Sudell, and Sudell doesn't let him down. And Sudell will line up the goals. About 35 yards out, directly in front of goals. This will be the 33rd goal. He goes for the pass to Young. Oh, well, Ticky touch with there. I didn't think he held it long enough, but it's going to be paid to him. And Young will have a shot for goals. No more than 20 yards out and directly in front. Young is probably about his 5th goal for the match. As he comes in. Puts on its way. He's made no mistake, Young. Hits a turf again. Cordello trying to break away. Gets his short kick in. But well defended here by Ashton as he gets the ball out further to Rankin. Rankin's had a picnic today. Doesn't know which way to go at the moment. Now he gets a long handball. There seem to be Thompson players everywhere they go as it's taken away by Claridge. He boots the ball right to 4-4 and up there looking for Harrison. But a good mark been taken by Mahoney. Mahoney, the last line of defence today, he's really got a bath from Harrison today. Oh, Cordello's got all over the back of him, and Cordello will get the free kick. Cordello plays on. Who to, I don't know. Boots the ball back at the centre of the ground. It's over Ashton's head It's picked up by Morrell. He taps it on further, trying to get to Leary. Leary trying to get the ball back to Morrell. He's been pushed in the back, and the umpire's seen that way. Morrell will take the resultant penalty free kick in the centre of the ground. Can they get a late goal before the game's finished? As the siren goes to end the game, we find the final scores is that Thompson have won 33-10, 208. East Suburbs 8-14, 62. And to wrap up the game, I'll hand you across to Peter Cooper.
Who, the coach of Thompson, you'd have to be very, very pleased with that performance today, Larry.
Yes, Peter, without doubt our best performance of the year. Everyone put in. We had a long discussion about the game, and I thought our tackling and our desperation was tremendous.
Over the last 6 weeks now, you've been putting your act together, though. You've been kicking some tremendously high scores.
Yes, we played well against Bannockburn, East Belmont and Belmont, and then we had a little bit of a downer against Anarchy. And I don't think the week's break did us any harm. We've been able to regroup and get our act together again.
Skinny Harrison at full forward doing the job quite well.
Yeah, Skinny's playing very well at the moment, and while he plays in front and contests, he's not only kicks goals, but he gets the ball to the ground and helps other players kick him as well.
I see young Sudar was back in the lineup today. He's settled his differences now?
Yeah, so he's settled his differences, and I thought when he came on at half-time, the second half, he did very well.
Right. He helps that forward line because you've got quite a few people there now, and yourself, Harrison and Peter Young too, moving around there taking big marks.
Yes, well, we've had Youngie at centre-half back because of the stability of our forward line. We played him at centre-half forward today and dropped Trevor Aston back onto the back line, and then when Suey came on, we had to change around again. But it is one of our problems, our balance of our forward line, but it's a good problem to be in because we can play other players in different positions.
And you've still got the ruck-roving type players like Polly Rankin, who's having one of his best years, and also Peter Mann.
Yes, Polly Rankin, Peter Mann's playing very well, and in that side we've got probably the best or one of our best in Greg McLeod to come back in, who's also one of those type players. So things are looking all right.
That was going to be my next question. How many weeks will Greg be out for?
Greg may play this week, if not probably the week after.
Another fellow's having a great year in the ruck, in Rob Claridge. Hardly been beaten this year.
Rob has played very, very well. He struggled against the experience of Moore at Anarchy last week, but that's about the only time he's been beaten since he's gone in the ruck after about 4 or 5 games into the year.
Young Shane Grundle today played in a very, very good game for you in the roving role. He covered a fair bit of ground.
Yeah, I thought Shane was probably our best player for what he did. He was very constructive, and for his second game he's fitted in very well, and he's going to be a big asset to us.
Right. Who you got next week, Larry?
We play, I think, Motuwarra next week, but I couldn't be certain. I think everyone now is just taking game by game, and that's all we're interested in at the moment.
Right.
But I believe it's Motuwarra at Motuwarra.
And who would be the side to beat as far as you're concerned? I suppose Corio, we're seeing they're still undefeated.
Yes, I think Corio, because of their ability to be very balanced around the ground. They've got their small men, they've got a couple of very good big marks in their side, and no doubt they are the side to beat, yeah.
St Joseph's put up a very good performance against you early in the year, but on that occasion you had quite a few of the fellows who are in your senior side at the moment in the seconds who were down on form at that particular stage.
Yes, we did. Skinny and Suey were both in the seconds. A few others which
Ralphie.
I can't... Ralph was in the seconds, yeah. St Joseph's will be a hard side to beat, but you know, we've got them in 2 weeks' time at our own ground here, so we'll find out then.
All right, Larry, well, I better let you get in now and have a shower. Anyway, thanks very much for talking with us, and all the very best for the rest of the year.
Thanks, Peter.